Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the month of August 2025. And if you are new here, you are welcome as well. So, for this reading, I'm going to do a Celtic crossbread starting from the heart area. What do we have for Scorpio? The Fool. Crossing the heart area, the Sun. In the past position, the Lovers. In the future position, the Hierophant. At the root, Wheel of Fortune. The Crown, Judgment. For the approach, Five of Swords. Outside influences, Eight of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Six of Pentacles. And then for the outcome, Six of Swords. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Moon. So you have the Sun and the Moon in your reading. In the past position, the Lovers, there is a major decision that you're making here. With the Moon and the Lovers is stepping further into the unknown. It's not really knowing, but you are going with your intuition. You're connecting with your body, with your emotions as well. Whatever path that you're taking is like there is not a lot of clarity. I'm getting a maybe. So it's something that is requiring you to go deep within the void, or deeper within the void as well. And usually with the void, the vacuum, we do not know. So I feel like there could be some dropping down of the maybe a masculine energy as well that you're doing in all of this. So I feel like there is a further going into the unknown for you. I keep getting a maybe. All right, maybe. So if you're looking for an answer about the outcome, I'm not getting so much of the outcome here. All right, I'm not getting like you have a specific outcome to this journey. So it's not promising whether it will be it's like you're going on a ride. That is also the Wheel of Fortune, and what is working for you here is it's like there's something, some kind of tests and trials that you are working through, and they are coming in different ways, different directions, and they're going to test you to see. It's like they keep testing you. All right, Scorpio. I feel like there's something of I'm getting a master key or some form of mastermind as well. This could also be some plan. So let's see what the Lovers is all about. There could be a Gemini in the picture, a twin flame, soulmate energy. There could also be twins. Something of a polarity is showing up for you. And this is why I'm getting maybe, because it's not a yes, it's not a no. So there's some form of reassurance that you could be in. Maybe you're seeking reassurance, or you're having to give someone or people in your energy assurance as well. The Lovers and the Strength card. Okay, so there could be, I feel like there's something that may require you to take a plunge right now. Now, the plunge that I'm getting, to say it in a very simple way, maybe you're having to dump the consequences, or you're having to dump something over not knowing. Now, usually you are approaching a traffic light and you will see the directions. You have the GPS, you have maybe your map on your hand, or a passenger that is helping. But this one feels like you have different directions and you're not being shown which one to take. And I feel like that could be a part of the plot of what is hidden. There seems to be a hidden motive with the Moon. Now, however you are doing this may find you doing something different as well. So the not promising whether something will turn out good or bad is not really so much of saying that it will turn out bad, right? It's just saying that It's not fully clear. So I could be picking up on someone's energy at this time, because you see the lovers and the strength. The lovers is number 6 and the Hierophant is number 5. You could be stepping down as well from a position, or maybe a position that you have been known to be in. You're stepping down from that as well. And this is exactly what is putting you in this place where you're doing something different. Let's see what the Hierophant is all about. With the Hermit. So the Hierophant and the Hermit, you see that? It says maybe, right? So there's something about the lack of assurance on a path. I feel like there is more than one path, just like what has come. There's more than one path that is being opened to you. There's one that feels like a chosen path, like maybe your own contract. This is a contract that has been opened. Your soul's contract that is coming back to you. And then there's another path, or even more than one other path, that feels like it has a grip to it. Like you can grip it and feel like, yeah, this is, there's a steadiness to that. And then somehow the chosen path, now I'm not choosing for you, but it feels like the chosen path, or something that has less assurance to it, feels to be the right one. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So the Tower is right here together with Judgment. Now, those are 2 cards of karma. As above, so below. As within, so without. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the focus of your month. This is the focus. At the root is your focus, right? So this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is there working with you. It's expanding on everything for you. Now, what I feel you are doing with the Wheel of Fortune is trusting it. And this is what makes it less reassuring, isn't it? You're being guided to trust something that you cannot see. Now, even with that, trusting something that you cannot see, it doesn't mean that you are... There's not so much of sluggishness here. In fact, it's the opposite that I'm getting for you. This is where you need reassurance, that the path that you're taking is the one that is like it's a pivot. And what makes it tricky is the fact that when we are pivoting, usually, let's say you were going to, let's say from one end of the room to another, and you want to reach that place, what are you achieving? What do you want to achieve? And you visualize that. Now, the way that you're getting to that, usually if there are some obstacles on the way, you would say, instead of saying that you want to get there without hitting that obstacle or without getting to that obstacle, you say that you want to get there and achieve your goal, so that even if the obstacles come, there will be a way, whether they diminish or something happens to that obstacle, because you have the goal in mind, or the end in your vision, right? So, but this one doesn't feel like there is an end. But it's like, because this doesn't have an end, that is what makes it the path to go with. Okay, something that doesn't have a dead end, or doesn't have the end in mind, is the path to go with, Scorpio. Okay, so this may be for someone. You can call it surrender. You can call it also being a fool, something like that, but it's a form of a camouflage, so to speak. It's like this is a form of protection as well for you. But it's not you that is putting it up. It's like you are in a place where it's like you're balancing between, there's a balance. You see, the 8 and 6 is 14, 9 and 5 is 14. Okay, and these are soulmate energies, 14 and 14. So this is a shift, this is a shift. One feels like it's like you can see it, you can weigh your options, you have some things to work with, and then you're bringing together something that feels, yeah, there is a form of contradiction. Yes, it's a contradiction that I'm getting. Talk about Leo season, isn't it? So there's a form of contradiction that is showing up here. Now, from the approach, which is the 5 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, be aware of anything that could approach you here. Maybe you're taking some calculated risks. There's some calculated risks that you're taking here. Because karma is working in your favor, you have the karmic wheel turning for you. There's an adventure that is opening up. Looks like maybe you're choosing an adventurous path as well. It's like you have that roller coaster and you're in it. You're gripping, but then there's the fear and also the excitement that it comes with. So I'm not saying all of it is, no, it doesn't feel gloomy per se. It's just like I'm having to sit with the energy, okay? I'm having to sit with the energy right now. What do we have from the life and career deck for Scorpio? So this is Gemini Venus. The strength card is Leo. Yeah, this is Leo energy. The sun is the sun itself, Leo. There could be a masculine in the picture. There could be, now with the Fool and the sun being like that, I feel like you're being told that there is more hidden, like you should trust it. Something like that. It's like there's a hidden motive here. Maybe this is where this protection is coming for you. But with all these major arcanas, it says that you're divinely guided as well. There are some things that you're having to do where it's like you're just doing it differently. Maybe there are some opinions that will come up. There are some judgments, criticism, all of that. And you've experienced that already. These are attacks as well in spirit. You may have your answer here as well. I keep getting a reassurance, okay? A reassurance. What do we have from the life and career deck for Scorpio? There could be a Taurus, Virgo in the picture. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. I'm also getting a new level of humility on your part as well. Now, this humility is it's not that kind of humility. No, it's just one where karma. So maybe that's what keeps you camouflaging as this. There's a sabotage energy that I'm getting in your reading. It's a sabotage. Locked. There could be a work situation as well. Everything here is about your path, so definitely work is a part of it. Work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temporary position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. Did you hear that? Your new place offers job security. Talk about the Tower. I tell you, judgment is like you're being tucked into a safe space in order for something to happen. And that is why it doesn't feel clear. It's like you also are not supposed to be in on the plan. Frozen. Frozen says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. There is a form of maybe, even with the Saturn retrograde, there could be a very draggy energy as well. Like it's a slower kind of energy that I'm getting. Wish come true. Your wish is being granted. Look at that. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. And at the bottom of the deck, Star Power. Yes, the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords are both Aquarius energies. So I feel like there's something to do with your star, your purpose, like just your path. I feel like there's a chosen path that is opening. A path for a chosen one. Star Power says you need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. I share to that. And there we go. Fortune's working. And the Wheel of Fortune is number 10. Judgment is 10-10. There seems to be a doubling up as well. A pairing up happening with the Moon and the Sun together with the Star Power. What do we have from the angels and ancestors for Scorpio? Eagle, see from a higher perspective. So I feel like these are your guides talking to you, because the Eagle card is Scorpio. And then Star, look at that. Star Ancestor says, follow the voice of your soul. And at the bottom of the deck, Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. I feel like your guides want to show you your power, okay? They want to show you your power, but it's one that cannot be contained. So there's a new level of surrender that you are having here. I'm not getting so much of easier said than done. No, it's not coming that way. It's more of there's a human part of you that also I've had to bring every now and then. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to read the Star Ancestor. And going to the area of the staff, we have the Five of Swords. This is some form of conflict. You could be making some risk assessments here, taking some calculated risks as well. There could be a prickly situation that you are navigating. And then the Eight of Pentacles together with the Eagle is a monitoring energy. Okay, so and that is in the area of outside influences. You have a monitoring energy, and I feel like it's some entities. For some of you, this could be some entities, but then how they also possess situations. It could be some people, depending on their vibration. Okay, it doesn't have to be low vibration alone, but depending on the vibration they match with, they can easily be possessed by these entities. And then the Six of Pentacles is one to do with hopes and fears. Definitely, it's like there are some important questions regarding your giving and your receiving, like how you want to carry on this path. So I feel like there are some important decisions that you're making with the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles that allows you to keep going on the path of your royalty, and also having a return of yourself. 6 6 and 6 over there, right? So I feel like there is something beautiful of a soulmate union that you're having within and then without, and this is what makes it going on the path of the unknown as well. And the Six of Swords as the outcome, there are resolutions, moving to calmer waters as well. You have your spirit guides that are working with you, and of course, whatever is happening in our physical dimension is also happening, just like in other dimensions, in other spaces. So it's understanding that, yeah, this is how it is. So there's a new level of awakening that you're coming to as well. Okay. There could be some downloads that come to you, or maybe some revelations that happen. Could be ether energy, internet, could be movies as well, but you may have some revelations that happen here in terms of what this energy is trying to bring to your attention. Because there are some blind spots that you're being told in the physical, it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like, yeah, there's just that thing of not knowing and the need for reassurance. And of course, this could be you giving reassurance to another or people. Star ancestor is number 80. And you see with the star ancestor and the Eight of Pentacles, you have connection to otherworldly energies. Star ancestor says, heed the messages coming directly from your soul. Often, people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world. And there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. I hope that this was helpful. I'll come back with more videos as well, and do take care. Bye-bye.